Assalamu alaikum everyone. In this video, I am going to cover the topic simple inequalities. The question arises that what is a simple inequality? Well, an inequality shows a non-equal comparison between two values. It shows whether a value is less than, greater than, or simply not equal to another value. It is simply made up of algebraic expression together with the symbols such as less than, greater than, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. Here we have a chart of inequalities in which notations are given on the left hand side and meanings are given on the right hand side. The first inequality that we have is A is not equal to B. Then we have A is less than B and A is greater than B. These two are called strict inequalities. Finally, we have A is less than or equal to B and A is greater than or equal to B. Here I would like to mention that greater than or equal to is also called, or it also means at least, no fewer than, a minimum of, or no less than. And less than or equal to also means or is equal to at most, no more than, a maximum of, or any more than. Now let us discuss what is the difference between equalities and inequalities. Well, the major difference is while an equality has only one value of x which satisfies the equation, an inequality has many values of x which satisfy the inequality. Suppose x is the number of students appearing in an exam, then if there are 100 students, we write x is equal to 100. Here, this is an equation or an example of equality because here x can only be equal to 100. On the other hand, if there are less than 100 students, we write x is less than 100. This here is an example of inequality because here x can take on integer values ranging from 0 to 99 inclusive. Now let us discuss about the solution of an inequality. Well, all the values of x that we find out to satisfy the inequality are called the solutions of the inequality. Here we have a chart in which inequalities are given on the left hand side and solutions are given on the right hand side. The first inequality says x is greater than minus 3. This can be confusing for some people, but let me remind you that the greater the value of a negative number, the less it is considered. Therefore, if we need to write the numbers greater than minus 3, we will not write minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. Instead, we will write minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. In the second inequality, x is greater than or equal to minus 3, as the inequality says itself that x can be equal to minus 3, therefore we will include minus 3 in the solution. That is the only difference between greater than and greater than or equal to. When we consider an inequality having greater than or equal to sign, we consider or we include the given value. The third inequality says x is less than minus 3. And the solution is minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, and so on so forth. Then finally we have x is less than or equal to minus 3. Here we will include minus 3 in the solution, and the solution is minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, and so on so forth. Again, the only difference between less than and less than or equal to is that when we consider the questions having less than or equal to, we include the value that is given. Let us discuss about simple inequalities on a number line. Well, simple inequalities can be represented on a number line. A number line is basically a straight line with numbers placed at regular intervals or segments along its length. And the number line has an arrow at each end to indicate that it goes on indefinitely in both directions. You must remember that positive numbers increase the further we move right, therefore 5 is more than 3, and negative numbers decrease the further we move left, therefore minus 5 is less than minus 3. That is, the number on the number line is more than any number on its left and less than any number on its right. While plotting simple inequalities, a circle is used to indicate that x cannot take a particular value, whereas a dot is used to indicate that x can take on a particular value. If you remember these points, you will be able to illustrate simple inequalities on a number line. Now that we know that we can use a number line to illustrate the solution of inequalities, let us solve these inequalities. In the first one that is given over here, x is greater than minus 3. Well, the thing about negative numbers is the greater their value, the less they are considered. Therefore, the numbers greater than minus 3 are minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. Now that we have the solution of the inequality, let us illustrate the solution of the given inequality on a number line. To do so, we will simply mark the number that is given in the question, minus 3. We already know that there are two ways to mark the number. Either we draw a circle over the number or we draw a dot. Well, when the given number is not included in the solution, we draw a circle. As minus 3 is not included in the solution, therefore, we will draw a circle over minus 3. And then we will simply draw an arrow directed towards the right hand side because the numbers towards the right of minus 3 are included in the solution. In the second inequality given over here, x is greater than or equal to minus 3. Here you can see that we have included the value of minus 3 in the solution because the inequality says itself that x can be greater than or equal to minus 3. Now that minus 3 is included in the solution, we will use a dot to mark minus 3, and then we will simply draw an arrow directed towards the right hand side. This is how we have illustrated the solutions of both the inequalities on number line. Third inequality is x is less than minus 3, and the fourth one that we have is x is less than or equal to minus 3. Well, as we know that the lesser the value of negative numbers, the greater they are considered. Therefore, the numbers less than minus 3 are minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, and so on and so forth. And the numbers less than or equal to minus 3 are minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, and so on and so forth. Here, as you can see that the value minus 3 is not included in the solution of the third inequality. Therefore, minus 3 is marked using a circle. And as the value minus 3 is included in the solution of the fourth inequality, minus 3 is marked using a dot in the fourth inequality. After drawing the circle and the dot, we will simply extend arrows towards left hand side because the numbers included in the solution are towards the left hand side of minus 3. This is how we have illustrated the solutions of the third and fourth inequalities on the number line. After having solved the four basic inequalities, now let us solve those inequalities in which we need to find the value of the variable first. Because this time, the variables are given along with the coefficients. In the given inequality, 3y is less than minus 36. We need to get rid of the 3 that is being multiplied to y. So we will simply transpose it to the right hand side, and as it is being multiplied on the left hand side, when transposed to the right hand side, it will be divided over there. So we have y is less than minus 36 over 3, and as minus 36 over 3 is minus 12, so we have y is less than minus 12. The numbers less than minus 12 are minus 13, minus 14, minus 15, minus 16, minus 17, and so on and so forth. As you can see that the value minus 12 is not included in the solution, therefore we will use a circle to mark minus 12. And then we will simply extend an arrow towards the left hand side because the numbers towards the left hand side of minus 12 are included in the solution. And that is how we have illustrated the given inequality on the number line. We have another inequality that we will solve in the same way as we solved the previous one. The inequality is 4x is greater than or equal to 62. As we need to find the value of x, we need to get rid of 4. Therefore, we will transpose it to the right hand side. As 4 is being multiplied on the left hand side, it will be divided on the right hand side. So we have 62 over 4. After cancellation, we have 31 over 2, and converting it into a mixed number, we have 15 whole 1 over 2, which can also be written as 15.5. Now we have x is greater than or equal to 15.5, which means that all the values that are greater than or equal to 15.5 are included in the solution. So we have 15.5, 16, 17, 18, 19, and so on and so forth. As you can see that 15.5 is included in the solution, we will mark 15.5 with a dot on the number line, and then we will direct an arrow towards the right hand side. And this is how we have solved this inequality on a number line. The next topic is comparison between different values. We will use the symbols less than, greater than, less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to compare the given values. The first one is if x is greater than y, then we need to compare 5x and 5y. Well, that is quite simple. If x is greater than y, then 5x will also be greater than 5y. Then we have if x is less than 50 and 50 is less than y, then we need to compare x and y. Well, if x is less than 50, it means its value is 49, 48, 47, and so on. And if 50 is less than y, or you can say that y is greater than 50, so we have the values of y 51, 52, 53, and so on and so forth. So it is obvious that x is less than y, because x includes all the values which are less than 50 and y includes all the values which are greater than 50. Then we have if 15 is greater than 5 and 5 is greater than x, then obviously 15 is also greater than x. Then we need to compare some fractions. As you can see that the denominators are same, so if x is less than y, then x over 20 is also less than y over 20. And if x is less than or equal to y, then x over 10 is also less than or equal to y over 10. Then finally we have x is greater than or equal to y, and we need to compare 3x and 3y. Well, it is like the first one. If x is greater than or equal to y, then obviously 3x is also greater than or equal to 3y. These were some easy comparisons that we have done over here. Here we have a word problem related to inequalities. It says, find the smallest rational value of y that satisfies the inequality 8 is less than or equal to 7y. First of all, we will copy down the inequality, that is 8 is less than or equal to 7y. Then we will write it as 7y is greater than or equal to 8, that is same as 8 is less than or equal to 7y. We have simply transferred the variable on the left hand side, and now to find the value of y, we will transpose 7 to the right hand side. 7 which was being multiplied on the left hand side, when transposed to the right hand side, now it is divided over here. So we have 8 over 7, that is 1 whole 1 over 7. Y is greater than or equal to 1 whole 1 over 7. As all the values of y will be greater than this value, so this is the smallest rational value of y. In the given word problem that is related to inequalities, we need to find all the possible values of y. If y is an integer and it satisfies the inequalities, 5y is less than 20 and 2y is greater than or equal to minus 6. We will solve both the inequalities one by one. Let us solve 5y is less than 50 first. As we need to find the value of y, we will transpose 5 to the right hand side. 5 which is being multiplied on the left hand side, when transposed to the right hand side, it is divided over there. We have 20 over 5, that is 4. So we have y is less than 4. Now solving the second inequality, we have 2y is greater than or equal to minus 6. As 2 is being multiplied to y on the left hand side, when transposed to the right hand side, it is divided over there. We have minus 6 divided by 2, that is minus 3. So we have y is greater than or equal to minus 3. As y is greater than or equal to minus 3 and less than 4, so all the possible values of y lie between these 2 points. So we have minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. I hope that you found this video useful and you will be able to solve the questions that are similar to these ones on your own. Best of luck to all of you.